afternoon, everybody. My name is Laura Nyhan and I'm a postdoctoral researcher in University College Cork. And I want to give you a brief overview of the work that we have carried out during the master project. And our task was the upcycling of brewing byproducts to produce functional food ingredients. So we were working mainly with two brewing byproducts. So the first is barley rootlets, which are obtained from the barley malting process. And the second is brewer spent grain. Brewer spent grain is the most abundant byproduct of the brewing process, with about 36 million tonnes of this produced globally each year. Currently, these byproducts are used as animal feed and sometimes disposed of in landfills, which is quite unsustainable. However, they represent a really valuable source of nutrition, containing about 30 to 45% dietary fibre and between 30 and 40% protein. So to date, the addition of these byproducts into food as a nutrition source has been challenging due to the negative effects that they can have on food quality attributes, such as flavour, texture, appearance, and overall acceptance. However, one method which can improve the performance of these types of byproducts in foods is fermentation. So in our research, we have seen that the use of fermented ingredients in foods, they have a better performance in food, they can enhance the nutritional aspect of a food, they can improve the sensory attributes of a food, they can extend shelf life, and they can also provide health benefits to the consumer. So in our task during the master project, we used fermentation technology to upcycle brewing waste materials into functional food ingredients. So we developed a range of different fermentation protocols and we tested various different lactic acid bacteria, each which had their own unique characteristics. And with this, we were able to produce a range of functional fermented ingredients, which can be applied in a variety of different food matrices. So we looked at it firstly in an application in bread, and what we saw was that interestingly, each ingredient had a different function in the bread. So they all improved the fibre content of the bread. Some improved the volume of the bread and gave a softer bread with less hardness. Others increased the shelf life of the bread, and some gave a really nice sourdough bread taste profile. So what we concluded is that we can use fermentation to produce innovative upcycled food ingredients which have a better performance in foods and can be applied in a range of different foods. And what was really interesting was that we can tailor the fermentation in order to produce ingredients which all have different functions depending on what kind of food and beverage you want to apply it in at a later stage. So thank you very much for listening to this short presentation. I would like to thank everyone in UCC, which has worked on this project for the last 4.5 years, and also our collaborators in AB and Bev for providing the raw materials and also for their scientific input during the project. And I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Thank you very much.